Hello everyone, this is Draginhikari and I welcome you back to the Nexus of Realms. We return to Elfagard once again for part 8 of Dragon Quest II HD2D Remake. That's tonight's main plan. I do want to apologize that this week has been kind of sporadic, to say the least. With the raid group not running this week, and with me not feeling the best throughout the week, things have been kind of on improvise all week, so yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? But hopefully things will be getting back to normal next week and things will be somewhat stabilized again, but that's kind of where we're at on that. With that being said, because there was no raid stream this week and the Wednesday stream was basically just more Dragon Quest, probably won't be too many clips coming out this week, but hopefully we'll be back to normal capacity next week. And instead, I'll probably be working on some other stuff that I hope to talk to you guys about soon. In the meantime, let's go ahead and just kind of get going tonight, because this Dragon Quest playthrough is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So I'd like to start making some progress towards wrapping it up so we can start moving on to some other stuff. Because I feel like we've been stuck on a couple of very long playthroughs of multiple games, and it's probably time to scale back to maybe some stuff that doesn't take so long to get through, but we'll see. Anyway, so last time on Dragon Quest HD 2D Remake, we rescued the mermaids, and basically now we have the ability to travel underwater as well. In addition, we retrieved the magic key. Now we're seeking out the final 2 sigils in order to awaken Rubus again so that we can deal with Hagod. In the progress, we kind of learned that Hagod's forces are not very united. They're kind of all over the place. They're proving to be kind of unstable. Kind of running off of their own agendas and are kind of going off the walls here, so it doesn't seem like Hagod had as much control over his minions as Zomba or the Dragon Lord did, for that matter, so we'll see how that ends up playing out. But because we got the magic key, it is time to go seek out the blue boxes and the blue doors, so that's going to be where we're starting off tonight, so let's see here. One other thing I'm trying to make sure of. Okay. Never mind, I think we're good. A little bit cold in here, but I'll live. Anyway, let's go ahead and quiet this down here, and we'll get over to the... Let's travel back over to Elfagard, and let's get going here. One thing I want to do real quick here, so sorry about this, but I adjusted this on the other screen the other night, but I never got around doing it on this one, so that's what I was curious about too, real quick here. That'll work good for some stuff, but probably not for this one in particular, but... Okay, let's get this moved over so that I can actually see. Alright. Okay, we are back to the starting city again, so it's time to use the magic key to seek out all the stuff that we've been able to ignore for a while. Okay, that's the... It's not one of them. Well, this is stuff I just never got to. Alright. Nothing in here. Don't remember exactly, so we're going to be doing a lot of stomping around for a bit. Because usually anytime I get a key to unlock one of the major doors, that changes a lot of stuff and can give me access to some very useful items and all that, so I don't want to ignore it either. The other option would be to wait till I get to the point where I get the final key, but I don't know when that's going to be, so might as well do the exploring now. Who dares enter this place upon entry which is for, forgive me, Highness. It's like I live here, buddy. Hawkeye Claw Scroll. Silver Caress. Mighty Armlet. Okay. Okay, he definitely benefits more from it. Magic armor, silver mail. Item. Okay, she can use that. Not that she really needs it, but might as well give it to her. Yeah, that's an improvement over the strength ring. Oh, that would release me from my captivity. I am grateful indeed. Thy bones shall make a fitting tribute for mighty Hargon. Oh boy. I hope I didn't make a mistake by doing this, but... Yeah, well, let's just buff up and prepare just in case I did make a mistake. He hits hard, but he doesn't look like he has much HP. Lightning staff. Let's see, the lightning staff. I figured it was probably a weapon for her, but you never know. You bested the foulest of fiends, you are mighty indeed. Okay, now that we've gotten that. Oh, I never get this? Yes, I didn't. Oh, right, I already did that. Alright. Next stop on our tour. We got a lot of map to cover. And if nothing else, it'll at least refresh my memory when we get the final key of where I need to go. Not there. Okay, nothing here for either key. Could knock. Alright. Nothing here. Alright. Edric Shield. Unlike the sword, it looks like it's actually in decent shape. Start by giving it to him, and then we'll work its way down as we get new shields. Karnak, my son, thou art well. Ah, yes, I apologize for causing you such distress, Mama, Papa, but you need not to worry no longer. As you can see, I'm quite recovered. Thank goodness, I have hardly eaten since the day I heard of thy misfortune. Allow me to thank you for all you've done for our son. You are most welcome. We cannot take all the credit. It was to Princess Madeline and her determination that our cousin oweth his life most of all. Yes, that's right. Perhaps my sudden disappearance added somewhat to your distress, but it was all means to an end. An instrumental part of my brother, I'll surely forget. Instrumental? Princess Perna was merely being courteous, an admirable quality that seems to escape the young lady. Thy brother would not be standing here today if it were not for the selfish succor of Prince Dragon and Princess Perna, yet you would claim success as thy own? No, father, I would not, but the fact remains I played my part as a true blood scion of Edric should. Then why dost thou cower and cringe in the shadow show rather than standing at thy cousin's side? This being befitting a true son, blood scion of Edric, I think not. Because I knew you would admonish me for disobeying your feather-brained orders. There's no reasoning with some people. Come on, let's be on our way. Do not tell me thou wouldst accomplish thy cousin for the rest of their journey. Of course I would. The blood of heroes runs through my veins too, whether you like it or not. I simply cannot stand by and wish them well. Have thy senses take of thy leave? Thou art but a babe. Open your eyes, father. I can walk, talk, and visit the privy of my own. Stop coddling me, you old fool. Fool. Only a fool would stoop so low as to insult their own flesh and blood. Father, Madeline did only what she thought right. He knows full well, dear, we both do. It's just simply the worry that has plagued him for such late as cloud his judgment. Keep watch over thy sister now. 'Tis thy duty as her brother. I will, mother. My apologies for embroiling you in this little family feud of ours. Pray that best be the allies to our children. We will, Majesty. And know you will ever be in our prayers. We wish you best of luck with your quest. Let us take our leave. Okay. Now that we've had that little diversion. Open door. The Queen of Mendenhall was lost to us long ago now, and the Queen of Moonbrook is no longer long after that. Perhaps this is why our own Queen worries of the Prince and Princess of our sister realms. Yeah, this family has a lot of mothers that die, seems like. Rabbit tail. Rabbit ears. Carter. Just raid the Queen's wardrobe. Alright, we're done here. Wellspring of the Hero. I don't think there's anything here, but I don't really remember. Use Holy Protection to kind of give us a little bit of... It's mostly so I don't have to waste my time fighting everything. Okay, so the only place anything would be is on the floor below this. Okay, nothing here then. Wellens Gate. Sorry. Slightly distracted there for a second because I heard something. I don't know if it's the neighbors pounding on something or what, but... I don't remember where this leads. It's just Shrine of Flames. Okay, there's only one possibility I can think of here. We'll just continue to use the Holy Protection, these early dungeons, to avoid having to go all the way back. Or at least fight everything. Normally would be against fighting, but at this point in the game, it's, these older areas don't provide XP, they just waste time. Okay. Let's see. Cave of the Lake. There's one treasure on this level. Be. Let's do this for right now. That way I don't have to keep going back into the menu. Yeah, I don't know where this item it says. It must be one that you can't see. Okay, there's nothing else here. Unahan. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, need the final key for that. Nothing in here. Oh, we're back here again. Okay, there's a locked door here, but I can't remember. Okay. Do you feel it? We're not alone, I am sure of it. Indeed, 'tis if I hear something no mortal was meant to hear. I hear it too, or do I? We must assert where for whence it came. Let the search begin. But you are not afraid? No, the fact that you hear it too proves it's all but a noise. It does? It does, so there. I guess so? Den of Thieves. Hand over the bag now. Not in your life. I would worry about my own life if I were you. No innocent blood shall be shed today. The Thank you for the merriment, but you'll soon find these mortals are far from innocent. What do you mean? We mean what we say. They are guilty. Guilty of being common thieves. We're only here to take back what is ours. Do you speak the truth? What business is of yours? 'Tis no business of mine either. All I did was supply a few morsels of information for a small fee. Silence, you are partners in this crime, and your punishment from stealing from Lord Atlas is death. You will no much just lay a hand on these men while we're here. Well then, if there's only one thing for it, it's to take care of you lot first, then tend to your thieving friends. Okay. Let's see what this is. I don't know how strong these are, so I'll prepare properly. Let's see.
Shall not escape us! We fight as one!
Well, there's one down. Well, I was too slow to do anything about that. Half of Resurrection. one down. They just got the big guy left. Without his support, he should be pretty easy to take down now. Especially when I do this.
Never give in.
Oh, especially now he's paralyzed.
Hit! A boost!
A suit of Hamor? Wait, where's the thief? Seems he took the opportunity presented by engaging the monster's attention to make his good on his escape. Dragon obtained a misplaced key. He must have dropped this when he ran. A key to his chamber, perhaps? Would that the address be marked upon it? How dare he flee while we risk life and limb? Moreover, what kind of person earns a living robbing monsters? I promise you, I know not. I merely relayed him to the whereabouts of a strange rock. This rock, it's adorned of a pattern of sorts. Why, yes, but how did you... Matters not. The matter is what you know of and how you came to be involved in this mess. Of course, well, lately, countless individuals have been seeking this particular artifact, everyone from clergy to bandits, even monsters. Our fleet-footed friend was one such seeker. He offered me a pricey sum for more information on the object. Once again, I'm finding my naught but cobwebs in my moth-eaten purse, so I was compelled by cruel circumstances to accept his offer. You see, though I may be poor and meek, and humble, I have a talent for finding that which people desire. Yes, very interesting. But what happened after that? Well, I accomplished the friend to a home of the people who own this stone. Imagine my surprise when he slipped into a stack and took to his heels. Naturally, the stone's owner were not the best pleased. In all the confusion, I found myself following the black guard back to his hideout, hotly pursued by those he robbed. But arriving here, they suddenly transformed into monsters. I was yet struggling to believe my eyes when you appeared. Let's be clear, they were monsters to begin with. They merely revealed their true forms to you. Really, oh goddess, what have I come embroiled in? Do you have any idea where our friend might have gone? But of course, though his identity concealed, I knew him from the first. He's a courier of Muahan. Your talent indeed seems that nothing escapes you. You flatter. I do not know everything. That stone, for instance. Why fiend fellow alike desire it so? Investigate as I might, its true significance yet eludes me. But you know something of it, yes? Would you be willing to share, just between friends, of course? Even if we did, we wouldn't tell you. That seems hardly fair after everything I told you. Should we make for Muahan? Pray wait just a moment. Truth of the matter is I am yet to be compensated for my services. You would have us collect your fee from the thief? Hardly seems the most heroic deed. My apologies, but we cannot help you with your monetary manners. I suppose I asked too much. 'Tis just I have not coin to pay for a night in an inn. I shall lay myself at the roadside and play I wake come the morn. If you are truly as skilled as you say, might I recommend you seek out the king of Decanor. The magic places great stores in gathering information. I'm sure he would have a place for you. Verily, surely the king would not employ one such as I. I doubt he would even allow me to sully his holes. Fancy weapons all you need to enter the castle. As for an audience, just tell them the scions of the Edric sent you. You are certain, then perhaps I'll try my luck in Decandor after all. May you have the best of it. Okay, so I have a feeling that if I had gone to Darkinador as I was supposed to, rather than going on this side tangent, I was probably going to find out about this thieves' den from there. But instead, I kind of took the long way around instead. Steel sickle scroll. And she can learn it. Go figure. But we will come back to that later. Oh, it's imbued with non-power. This armor does not carry a curse despite its appearances. Interesting. Won't complain, though. Okay, she can use that. This needs to go back into the inventory. Yeah, because the king's go to see the king is no longer on my list anymore, so okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and take our first break here, so we'll be right back. Alright, onward and forward. Fountain scroll. The reflect spell. Okay. Okay, not that way. Nothing up here. Okay. just something I miss in general. Well, there's one. And here's two. Windsickle. Even though it's probably long since that thing was relevant, but... up this direction. And it looks like there's just a whole bunch of stuff I missed the last time I was here. Zen scroll. Oh, was just a very low resurrection, which would have been useful back then, but doesn't do me any good now. Okay, I think we're done here. Where does this lead? Okay. Meteoric brace. That's a speed item. This makes them very, very fast. Which is definitely useful here, so here we go. Let's see here. nothing here either. Not that way, this way. Okay, so we can head up the other one then. Way, way, way. I think we're good here. I think the next floor up was just, yeah, I think the next one up there was just the top floor anyway. Crackle scroll. Oh, and that's a final key box. I don't think there should be anything here, but... yeah, Titanogyl. Mini metal. In this super secured room, I guess. Okay, yeah, that was the final key. Yep. Not here. Ah, yes, the house of the dirt fighters. Yeah, I would. There's another clip on that if you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh boy. No, I think there's a few things in the castle, so. Okay, that's final key. Okay. Night stockings. And that's a final key. You know, I realized that I never actually used the seeds because I died after I used them before. They're all fairly close in level at this point, so this shouldn't be too big of a deal now. So I wouldn't think so. Agility. He's gonna eat them all because he's slow as a friggin' snail. The Prince of Canuck and the Princess of Moonbrook are the one with least luck. Go figure. There we go. Said the hero's legend himself once laid his head in this very room. All of a sudden I feel surprisingly heroic myself. Ho ho ho. Set of enchanted robes. I don't think those are beneficial at this point. No. That's everything on this floor. Gold. Seed of Life. Angel Bell. And now I can just use these as I find them. Nothing in here. And this way. We go to the sanctum over here. My own line was an acquaintance of the hero's old. In fact, it was one of my ancestors that my Edric did hand the Sunstone and asked to be kept safe. I do remain here in this place and honor both his name and sacred duty in which he has been entrusted. Vanishing Bell. Curious Bell may be less likely to be affected by all manner of ailments. Okay. Okay, I don't remember there being anything else on the upper floors, but let's just double check to be safe. Okay. Make a straight dash to the stairway. One more treasure on this level. Okay, nothing here. Whatever the item is that I'm missing, it's probably like... probably another invisible item. And the problem with the invisible items is even if I wanted to take time to look for them, I don't really feel like it. There's another treasure on this level somewhere. Nothing here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Spirit Bracer. Who's the defense of the wearer? Let's go ahead and run up the tower real quick and see if there's anything else here. Ep. Ugh, sneeze. Didn't want to blow out the mic. Okay. Three treasures on this level. If I remember, there were some boxes here that couldn't be unlocked, but I don't remember where they were. Re-heal scroll. Probably best used on her. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. That requires the final key. Whoops. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything out here. And I think the dungeon... Oh, wait. If you seek passage on a ship, I regret to warn you such vessels do not frequent our humble jetty. It's a cat suit. And I think if I remember right, you need the final key in order to get further into this one, but might as well just double check. Yep, it's all final key stuff. Oh no, wait, no it's not. Looks like some doors need it. Hocus hat. Oh. protection isn't going to help me here. Okay. Okay, I heavily underestimated this here. Okay, so that area I'm not even supposed to be in yet, so they'll come back here after I have the final key. Because, yeah, they were doing way too much damage. Okay, so maybe not that one yet. Oh well, I got a new hat for Paranel, nothing else. Oh. Pair of rabbit ears. Okay, now we are ready to move on after that near slaughter. Okay, nothing here. Ugh, sneezing up a storm here. I don't know why. Okay, there are 3 treasures on that level, so there's a little bit more for me to look into there. Ugh, again? Stealth suit. Said you guys are lucky I'm on push to talk, or else I'd be sneezing in the microphone all night. Oh wait, there was only 1 treasure left on this floor. 3 more in the next, so... Where's the final key? Final key. And final key, so we're gonna have to come back here later. One more treasure here. Final key. Orochi's sword. Okay, so what I have is already better, so... From whence did you pour that blade? Quickly. Give it to me before you cut yourself. It is no children's toy. You mean you are the great hero's line? Goodness, godness. My ancestor was a swordsmith of no legendary renown. Why, it was he who forged the very weapon long, long ago to Edric's exact orders. Oh, how our forebears would smile if they knew their descendants would be like this someday. And yet they would surely frown on seeing the sword so reduced. How did it become rusted so? This and this, that and that. But that will not do. A blade must be cared for and simply not thrown away in storage to be forgotten. There is but one thing for it. As my ancestor did, I shall wield my hammer in the name of the hero. Pray grant me the honor of restoring the blade. You would do us this kindness? Gladly, Highness, if thou would do the same. 2 things I need to repair the sword. We'll find a swordsmith in a rare material by the name Orichalcum. I shall make every effort to find the former. Can I entrust the search of the Orichalcum to you? Splendid. Let us do our forebears proud and become legends of a new age. Okay, so I have the option to... Orichalcum. I have heard of it. 'Tis an old ore told of legend, no? Much it was found in Damdara, or so the tales tell, but that, alas, that town lies in ruins. Ah, so that's where we're going. But for now, we're done here, so we'll be back later. Because, yeah, if I remember correctly, I don't think we could actually repair the sword in the original version, but I may not be remembering correctly. Quagmire Cave. Alright, there's that door. One treasure to be found. Oh. It's just a barrel I missed earlier. But if I remember correctly, there is a door towards the end of this tunnel in the exact place it was in the previous game. Yeah, there it is. Because this led to the path where we faced the dragon back in the previous game. There are 3 treasures here, so let's find them. Kind of wondering if I was going to run into more difficult enemies down here, but nothing's getting through holy protection, so I'm guessing not. Oh well, that'll make it an easy trek anyway, compared to when I did this in the first game. Let's see here. We got 7 minutes, so... Metal slime helm. I don't think anybody can use that, so yep. going. Yeah, that's a final key box. Dragon Slash Scroll. Okay, so that'll unlock the Dragon Killer attack. Which... Alright, he can learn it. I was like, don't I already have that? But he doesn't. Okay, now we can just head straight for the exit out of here. Treasures on this level. Set of silver claws. And that's a final key door. Okay. We'll be back. Rimoldar. Oh, did the stream reset? Huh. I didn't even notice. Anyway, let's go ahead and take our next break here. So, we'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Okay, yep, there's one over there. Other side, though. There it is. Snub scroll. I don't even remember what that is. Builds a barrier that protects a single party member from spells. Oh, okay. Another support spell. way. That way and down. I think that jail can only be opened up with the final key. I couldn't see the door real well, but I'm fairly certain that's the case. Yep. Let's just go check with the key person just in case. Okay, we're done here. Alright, off to our next target, Damaldar. Your Callum should be here somewhere. Says there's another 5 treasures here, so... that requires a final key. Agility Gillet. Clothing that's easy to move around in. Okay, so basically just provides a bunch of agility, but less defense. Said I'm probably guessing the Orichalcum I'm looking for is probably in the Thou seeks Orichalcum, the blade which the blade of the hero of legend might be the Snazir. Apologies, but I have spied no such material around these parts. Oh, but there is a fellow in Catalan who's probably well informed about the self-same sword, a bright, brainy sword he is. Okay, so this isn't my target, but I would never have guessed that, I guess, if I hadn't stopped here, so... Okay. Slowly making our way down this list. Places we the guardsmen and Tanageld are dispatched to help with the protection with the town quartered. That is so sturdy and well appointed is a testament to the city's strength and security. A great treasure, a flute, was once entrusted to people of Cantlin by the hero of legend and was placed in the care of the protectors, family who has watched it ever since. Okay. If one were sure of oneself, one might attempt to descend from the leap from over yonder there, but I can't be responsible for any injuries you sustain while doing so. I have no objections. Okay. Nothing there. Let's see here. Still got plenty of MP since I haven't really been doing anything, but... Oh, I need the final key to even get in there. So, yep, nothing for me here. Okay, this is useless space, I guess. Well, that was pointless. Oh. Might be a good time to start selling off some of the stuff that I've been hauling around for a bit. Okay, now I have newly minted fire swords, which will help a lot. Okay, I don't have what I need from there yet. At least with Holy Protection, this won't be quite as tedious to get through, but still a long walk. One more treasure at this level. Oh, wait. This way. Nothing here. was just one that I completely missed the first several times I was here. Oh well, just head straight for the next floor then. I'm hoping the final key won't be as far into the story, so I'll at least have a fresh memory of which place I need to go back to, which ones I can ignore. Or maybe just the fact there won't be as many treasures I have to look for. It's probably the more likelihood. Oops. Well, at least I'm not having to fight through all this stuff, otherwise this would take an entire session to do. Okay, there's our first one. A waistband. That's gonna be a cursed item. Okay, yep. Throat's getting a little dry. Ugh. I did try the demo for the Dragon Quest VII remake last night. Seems like it's a pretty good remake as far as I can tell. As said, unfortunately, I think it might be too long to play on stream, so we'll probably come back to that someday on stream, but not now. I think you guys probably have had enough of Dragon Quest for at least a little bit. Okay. Well, this floor's cleared out. Onward and forward. One treasure left on this floor. It's not either of those. Okay, there's nothing on this floor at all. Good to know. Because unless the last treasure on this floor is another final key box, then the only thing that would be left is the final floor, hopefully. So which means I could, if whenever I come back here, I can just skip straight to the... might be in that area. Okay, we already know there's not anything on this floor. Okay. Oh, it was just a treasure I missed. Zombie mail, I'm pretty sure that's cursed. Yep, it's a cursed item. Hey there, 8-bit. I mean, feel good. Whoever you are. God fucking damn it. Ugh. Been talking to myself for 2 hours. I still got the first thing I said wrong. Okay. Down, 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 down. There's one treasure on this level. Not that one. Not there. And of course, it's another final key box, so it's not that one. Well, at least we can start from the bottom and go up instead when we get the final key. Okay. Well, I got one. Mini medal. And we'll have to wait and come back for the other two, I guess. Supposed to be 7 more. There's 2 there, so there's 5 more here. Oh, those are just 2 I missed last time. Assassin Stab. Gasap. I need more stuff that I missed the first time around. Assassin Stab, probably more beneficial for her to use. And Gasap. Yep, can be learned by her. That's what I kind of thought. At least you can do a little bit more for support now. Okay. So we're missing 3 more now? Yeah, I just missed those previously. So, 1 left that I don't know about. Okay, yep, that was the other one. Let's see, give that to him. Oh, right, the Lighthouse Dungeon. I forgot about this one. I think there might be a few in here, but I can't remember. Wouldn't be so bad if this one wasn't so long. Well, at least Holy Protection allows me to just bypass everything else. Oh, that's not it. Alright. I don't know what those two are that I'm missing, but... nothing here. One treasure, but it doesn't look like it's here. And this way. One on this level. Treasure, but it's not here. Huh. Missed those. I know I came up here. Must not look very carefully. That's right, I came up here, realized it was a dead end, and got frustrated, probably. That's probably more what played out. That sounds about right. Okay, nothing on this level. One on this level. Not here. Couple more places we can check now. Turning out to be like a 4-hour scavenger hunt. Usually makes the rest of the game a lot easier if I push myself through it, though. Usually, anyway. Oh, crud. Ah, shoot. Let's check everything else now. Well, that's not much help now. A lot easier if I could clear out a few of these floors. Well, I got my wish. I disconnect again? Huh. Not really noticing any drop-off or anything, but... I don't know. I haven't really been noticing anything like... dropping off or acting strangely, but... maybe I'm wrong. Careful, make sure I don't drop off again. Okay, I don't know what this one item I'm missing is, but I'm not going to worry about it at this point. We're done here. Next stop. Let's see here. Oh, the ad's going. Huh. That ad break came up on me pretty suddenly, but... Alright, yeah, that's final key. Let's see. Yeah, more final key doors. Metal. There's something over here. Okay. quick trip through here. I don't think there's anything here, but... Okay, it says there's one more here. Oh, definitely not that one. Well, not that one either. Actually, there is one thing that crossed my mind just now. Require us to go back to the beginning first, though. Nope, so I don't know where this last one is, but oh well. Next stop. Fine, fine. I swear I'll never leave your side again. I cannot say who is gladder that I have you back, husband or me. Surely you joke. Of course, dear. My heart sings now that we're reunited. I had begun to lose hope. I am truly sorry. This village owes the mermaids a great debt indeed. My apologies. My husband has returned as in high spirits. Do not worry, I am used to dogs. Gratifies her to have her welcome me so, even though I grow tired of searching for trinkets she buries. What she felt to say about hiding them, yet no matter how many knickknacks and gewgaws I dig up, there's always another buried. If you're not in a hurry, please play with her for a while. I would be glad for the rest. Golden platter. I already got better shields. Probably because I was supposed to get that much earlier than I did. Okay, yeah, that's okay, that's a final key door. Subtle shuttle. An item of cloth-making equipment so specialized only the skilled of weavers can work with it. Okay. Probably for something, but I'll figure it out later. Yeah, there's nothing at Gaggle Rock, so... Huh. Alright, south. I think I vaguely remember something about a cloth weaver. It has to do with that item I found in the Dragon Towers much earlier on in the game. Okay. It's gonna keep bugging me. I want to check something here. Yeah, it is for something, but I don't know the location it's mentioning, so we'll just have to worry about that later. Okay, not that way. Okay, that requires the other key. I think this will probably be the last area for this kind of hunting that we're doing, and we'll return to the plot here, because every place else after this point starts leading back into areas where holy protection isn't going to protect me from anything. Divine Dagger. Do the tectonic plate. Okay, so let's first head back to Muahan and look for the thief that we were chasing earlier. Yeah. Oh yeah, there was one other thing I forgot, but we'll deal with that later. Where is he? Oh, wait. I bet I know because of that weird key. There was something here, wasn't there? Does this door not look awfully suspicious? Dragon, be a deer and see if that key the bandit dropped fits the lock. It worked. Observant as ever, sister. Let us proceed with caution. Thief's hideout.
Shh.
This is what thou wanted, is it not?
Yes, yes. Thou hast done well in delivering the sigil unto me, child. Now hand it over. Thou wouldst deny Providence?
Before I give this to thee, I want thy solemn word that the children of Hargon will see my sister Hale.
Now, now. It will not do for an infidel to speak the High Priest's name so casually.
Oh, this is not good.
Hang your high priest! Finding a cure for my sister is all that matters to me. Swear that thou wilt help her, or I will walk away this instant.
What a pity. If thou wilt lay all bare, scorning the High Priest and his children, then so shall I.
No. It cannot be. But what of it? So thou art a monster? I care not. I only want to know if our agreement...
You still believe I spoke true? That I would lift a finger for your plaguey sister after you brought me what I want? Then you are a fool to the end.
Yeah, we have something to say about that.
Stop!
Who are you? It hardly matters. All who stand against the children of Hargon shall meet the same fate.
See, buff. Oomph, and some more defense.
We fight as one! Come up!
Come up!
Oops, I casted it on her instead. There we go.
You're mine! All is well. Thank you very much. Multi-heal!
You're too kind.
You're mine!
Seriously? Let's see.
Multi-heal! I'm in
You're
your
too
debt.
kind. Full heal.
All is well. Thank you
You're
very
too
much.
kind.
All is well. Thank you
You're
very
too kind.
much. Lovely.
Kia. too kind.
All is well.
Bless
You're
you.
dead. How's that?
Okay, that takes care of the difficult one.
Thank you very much. Multi-heal.
Jeez. And we're done here.
How can I lose to mere children? Lord Pazuzu, have mercy upon me.
Pazuzu. Another of Hargon's champions, perhaps, alongside Atlas, Belial, and Mariella.
Are you hurt? Try not to move, nor flee as you did.
Forgive me. And thank you. That is the second time you...
I'm glad you remember us. We four are on a quest to end Hargon's reign of terror. Are you one of his...
Perish the thoughts. No. No. I only wish to save my sister. My sister fell ill some months ago. The healers tried everything, but no spell nor nostrum could cure her. Just when I thought all hope was lost, he came to me. He told me that if I joined the children and did enough good deeds for them, that a man named Pazuzu, a leader of their order, would see my sister saved. Yet the deeds he made me do for him were far from good. I was told to commit sin after sin and encourage others to do the same. Yet I still did them. Though I knew it was wrong, it was the only hope I had.
You guys like to play on
Once
people's
I'd proven
feelings.
myself loyal, he bade me steal the stone for him. He said that if I did, he would arrange for me to meet with this Lord Pazuzu.
And so you reached out to the Trader of Secrets?
Does this not sound all too familiar? The monsters in Rippleport also disguised themselves as humans and encouraged people to steal for them.
It would stand to reason that their purpose was the same as this priest's. That they too were of the children of Hargon.
and that they all answer to one Lord Pazuzu.
It appears so.
But did not the monsters who were sent to reclaim the sigil say that in stealing it, this fellow had angered Lord Atlas? Would that not imply that Pazuzu and Atlas are enemies, competing against each other for the sigil?
They're fighting each other
That
over
it
this.
Aye, 'tis true, 'tis true. The priest specifically forbade me from relinquishing the stone to a beast by the name of Atlas. It appeared to be a matter of pride.
Once again, the monsters are not satisfied with bringing misery to us. They must bring misery to each other.
Despite devoting themselves to the same cause, they think only...
One questions whether they are truly allies at all.
What a fool I've been. How willing I was to... If not for you, I would have lost...
Well, I for one am very glad you did not. But, if we might take the stone from you, it is rather important as it happens.
I can imagine. The way those creatures coveted it. Take it. At least this way, it will not fall into their hands. The priest was right. After all I've done, I'm past saving. I only wish that my sister might not share my fate.
Obtain the water sigil.
There is something I must share with you all. When we were in Berren... Please, go on ahead. I will rejoin you shortly.
Oh, we're finally gonna find out what this was all about.
Father, there is something I would give you. After we brewed the tea to cure our cousin, there was a little of the leaf left. I know not if it is enough to soothe your pains.
My thanks, Princess, though. As I said before, it is from the years that I suffer. I see scant reason to
But
A leaf of almighty Yggdrasil would be wasted on thou. More than most, knowest how precious the world, and 'tis to thee. Use it as thou seest fit, Princess. Trust in thy judgment, as I
So there was some of it
trust
left.
in...
You still have a part of the leaf. Then we can use it to cure this fellow.
Do not be so hasty, brother. The situation is not...
quite. We know not if the portion that remains is enough to cure. Moreover, we know not if she is the only one who suffers so. What if another should beg our aid? Yggdrasil's gift is not to be taken for granted.
I am inclined to... I understand your hesitation. But if a suffering soul is in... If it leads to naught, then so be it.
My brother is right.
I cannot guarantee this will work.
We happened upon an extremely rare herb.
It might help.
You would help me? After all the terrible things I've done? Why?
Because I too have a sister. And I know how it would pain me to see...
Bold words from one who causes his own dear sister no end of anxiety.
Well, yes.
I see my sister and myself in you. I pray that the day that we too... Thank you all so much.
Our apologies if it...
Regardless of the outcome, you have given me hope. A feeling I have been estranged from for too... Thank you.
Okay. Well, that's one more sigil down, one to go. Let's see. Where are we at for time here? Feeling a bit chilled again. Still not feeling the greatest, so we might need to wrap this up for tonight and continue next week. Okay. Still just really cold by this window my computer happens to sit next to. So let's go ahead and... because I think the next part will involve me dealing with the underwater segment in order to find the last sigil. Which means there probably will be a lot of combat and stuff that we have to go through, so... Alright, let's head back and start wrapping up. Well, that's it for today. I thank you for joining me today. We will be back next week, of course. Hopefully we'll be back to the Final Fantasy XIV raid nights, and we'll also continue Dragon Quest where we can. Until next time, before we wrap up here, let me just check one thing real quick here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and find somebody to hop into here. Let's see who's doing stuff tonight. Looks like Raptor is doing some stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. So with that being said, thank you for joining me in the Nexus of Realm as always, and we'll see you next time.